I am Joe Franquinha from Crest Hardware and Urban Garden Center, and we are here in the home of Summer Rayne Oakes. Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah.
This place is amazing.
He's speechless.
I'm pretty speechless. Let's start the tour.
Yeah, sure. Well, I'll take you into my kitchen, which is like one of my favorite rooms of the house. And I just kind of like, just started to build, plants around it, almost like a sculptor, with plants. This is like one of my favorite DIY projects I've ever did with my dad. It was like the first DIY project that I did, and it was like literally just using reclaimed boards, Tapcon screws, hose clamps. This is the plant that it started for me. It was originally here with where the cissus is now, but it does have a tendency to press its leaves up against the southwest facing window. It has a tendency to burn. This is like more in my succulent corner. This is where like my succulents get the light, they can handle it. I just put my Opuntia humifusa out on the balcony again, but we had so much rain that it was like getting drowned, so I pulled it in, and a couple days ago I moved it out there. But these are like typical outdoor plants that sometimes I like to grow indoors. Yeah. I mean, meaning like all plants grow outdoors, but some of these have been sold as like houseplant varieties for a while.
If you had to give, some just nuggets of advice, what would that be?
I would encourage people to really learn how to observe one plant. To really get a sense of that plant. I have a lot of folks who write me who are like, I don't know what this plant is, can you tell me so I know how to take care of it? And I'd always love for people to kind of step back and really look at that plant and how it's structured. Because I think typically when many of us actually see plants, we're like, oh, that's a green plant, and that's it. And to learn that not all plants have plant tags and care tips, and that maybe you could even become better at taking care of a plant, not by following the care tag, but by following your gut and your observation.
That's some really solid advice. Thanks so much for tagging along on our urban garden tour. If you want to learn even more, come visit me at Spoga Gafa in Cologne this September. Auf Wiedersehen.